a meeting with Cuba. So I mentor my nephew. He's got his car washing. You know the guy washing my car? Yeah. I told him to come in at 11 so that I could just check on his business and see he's actually been doing pretty good. And then I've got a meeting with, you know how we got the Sparky, we call him. It's the electric cleaner.
Oh yeah. The robot.
The robot.
Yeah.
The guy that we bought that off, he also has like a billboard business.
Yeah.
Like electric billboards. So he's going to come and meet with me, to see firstly if there's a chance of putting a billboard on top of the car wash. And then also talk about advertising space for Snaps, because he's got an electric billboard on top of the car wash in Footscray that he said we could have some free time potentially for this gym. And then I've got a meeting with Matrix are coming here basically to finalise that deal and pick all the equipment. So, and then we're going to go cook something meat. I don't personally know much of it, but I guess all three parts are the part that I love doing. I love running businesses. I love the consulting part of it. The consulting part of it's a new part of it for me. But I've been consulting for years. I just haven't really put a name to it, really. Like even me catching up with Cuba today is consulting. And so I sort of had a meeting with Gemma and Biggie and sort of proposed, just sort of told her basically what I'm telling you now, what I do and stuff. And she's like, okay, I think, let's rebrand you. So this is part of the strategy that we've done. So they've gone through this meeting we've had, then Biggie's ready for brand evolution. One that reflects its proven model in the line. Bang on. So, like, this is what I love about Gem and Biggie is like, they're a lot better at explaining it, what's in my head. They can get out there's thoughts in my head and actually visualize it. And so I think that's what we're trying to do with YouTube too. I want you to be on the same page as what Gemma is, because you're both going to be working together to build this brand. You've got the, did we talk about air fresheners? Yes. Yeah. You've got...
Air fresheners, covers...
Did you find them?
Yeah, I found them.
Because when you did my car, I didn't get a new one.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm impressed, Cuba, with how proactive you've been. I'm not going to lie. The only thing that didn't impress me was your ankle. Let's start first. How much money do you have? In total, every cent you have, how much do you have? It doesn't matter if it's $10, $50, I don't care. How much?
I think maybe around $2,000.
Okay. And at the moment, how much work are you doing on average per month? Turnover.
From the Bay to the A with the baddies in the valley. Had to ran up 6 figures out of Cali till I'm F you pay me like my name was Sally. Made then I hopped on the plane to catch a plane.
What do you call this dish?
Asian beef broccoli. Russian beef.
Follow us on Instagram, my cooking show.
Dancing MJ's. Ethnic cooking.
Riding with the boys and girls and we're high. All we want to do is have a good time.
Obviously not to the level it is now. It's because I'm doing it my way and I talk about how to make money. There's more than, there is no right or wrong way, you know what I mean? It's just the way I do it. But I was kind of saying, because Elise was listening to our vlog and she was like, she feels like maybe I'm putting down people that go do a full 9 to 5 job, but it's not, I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the way I would do it and the way I like to do. And I think if people resonate with that, but there's obviously going to be heaps of people, the majority of people that won't resonate with it. Risk is not for everyone.
Exactly. True.
But it's like, I just love risk.
Yeah, you.
I don't know why. It's like an addiction. And if I'm not feeling, the weird thing is, right, is that message that I sent to Leo the other day about stress as a privilege, is because like, if I'm not feeling stressed, I feel lazy. And I feel like I'm going backwards, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but it's just truth. Like, if I'm not waking up in the morning and wanting to vomit because of the stress I've put myself under, then, and maybe it's just because I've conditioned myself, I've done it for so many years. Maybe I think it's just because I've been feeling stressed for 20 years that I don't know any other way anymore, and that it's my comfort in feeling that stress because it's all I know. But I certainly don't think that's healthy, and I definitely do not think that that's for everyone. But I do find that every time I meet someone that's an entrepreneur or a business owner or is trying to build something, that we often feel that same way. Like the way I'm talking to you now, if I was to say that to someone who had 5 other businesses as well, it's like speaking their language.
True.
And it's kind of what I was saying to Leo the other day was, if you can seek comfort in that stress and like you feel comfortable in that high level of operating, you'll be good at whatever you do, because when you're going through these hard times, it's like comfort and you thrive in it.
The reality of the business.
Let me in. I'm a member.
No, I own this.
There's Ingrid. Come on, Ingrid. Oh, she nearly saw me. Let me show you Dense. So what I'm trying to do is, check this out. So this is the old plans for Altona North, and we're so lucky. Check this out. It's got, so where currently now the unisex toilets are, there is a full, I think it's about 250 square meters where there's a non-commissioned swimming pool. But what I'm doing now is I'm working with Vicinity to potentially look at what it's going to look like for me to take over that space. And then also, when you walk down the stairs here, you can see this is the Pilates studio currently. There's also 2 more squash courts that aren't being used that I want to turn into, extend our group fitness. So at the moment, our group fitness is the Pilates and yoga's run there. And then there's a boxing studio here. And then I want to turn these 2 squash courts into further group fitness. So you could have a Pilates studio, you could have a yoga studio, you could have a group fitness studio, and then you could have recovery. So boxing, Pilates, yoga, group fitness, recovery, which is wild. And then potentially look at taking another 250, 300 square meters later down the track. But for the first move, I want to try and take these 2 squash courts. So it's basically just working with Vicinity. What I'm going to do is just show them what I want to do. And it's essentially, it'll look very similar to the Pilates room. So I'm just going to draw it, map it out, send them a photo, show them my vision, and then, and I guess what they have to do, and then we're good to go. Area manager bought one, but then it only was here kind of for a week. So
maybe I'll just rejoin as well.
Connection with Adam. What was that? What are you able to show me the pricing that you mentioned? He's pretty fucking crazy, to be honest. So today I just thought.
Why did you?
I know. I just I'm obviously ready for a dog, because if you'd said that I was.
Are you filming?
Yeah, you're gonna be. Yeah.
Would you want a German Shepherd?
I grew up with a German Shepherd. Beautiful dogs to park, mate. I can't imagine having a dog this big. Even just having Scotty, who's tiny, he's a puppy. That's a lot.
That's all.
Like, I legit been sleeping on the couch. No, I've been at night time, except for last night. Last night was the first night I slept in my bed for like a week. Because I've just been... The first night when I tried... Oh, the beach. The first night I tried sleeping just in my bed with him next to me. But he'd obviously like never spent a night away from his parents, so he just started crying. So then I moved into the kids' playroom and put a mattress on the floor so I could like sleep on his level.
Yeah.
And I've basically been there. But last night I told Elise I needed to sleep. So last night Elise did the night duty, and I could hear her going, she slept terribly. The life of a vlogger. Yeah, I don't know if I was telling you that Elise was telling me, like, with the Casey Neistat, when I started watching Casey Neistat, I was just obsessed.
Yeah?
And like, yeah, I went and bought all the gear out, and all I wanted to do was make YouTube videos.
Did you actually try?
No. I went and bought all the gear, and I had absolutely no idea
How to do it?
how to do it. And so I ended up just selling everything.
Nah.
Yeah. And like, it was an absolute waste of money, but
What camera did you buy?
it was a proper like Canon. What is it like?
A Canon vlog, like from what Casey Neistat is using. Ah.
Yes. I went and bought out all the gear that he bought. Like, I had the DJI drone, the Canon, everything. But I don't know. I feel a lot more creative now than I did back then. And I don't know. But I've always wanted to do it.
Yeah. It's just the editing part. Takes
Yes.
a lot of time.
I think that's the part that I actually want to learn how to do this part, though.
Then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorists claim responsibility.